All right, all right, all right. Hook 'em horns, baby. And go big red. Go big red.
Go Nebraska.
There you go. Thank you. Go big red. That's what that is. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Whiskey Trek. I'm Jackson.
And I'm Natalie.
And today, we've got something a little unconventional.
I am so excited for this. I didn't think he was going to even let me do this video.
She caught me at the right buzz.
Yes. Okay. So, I don't know if you've seen those videos. They're going all over TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram where you take a coffee frother or whatever they're called and you aerate your wine. And theoretically, that gives it more flavor. It aerates it out. It helps with hangovers. We don't know how true that is, but it looks ridiculous. So, this.
Look at that foaming.
Like,
That's like, what an iconic line. So,
I'm so happy that we are getting to try this.
yeah, well, as soon as you said the idea, I was like, well, you've got to use something really hot. And it was between our Bent Distilling
Hazmat?
Rye or something that honestly is kind of hotter than that, and it's a Old Forester single barrel proof. Now, I like a lot of these blue labeled or Old Foresters. I had one before this one that I loved. This one is just fire in your mouth hot, and I've had it for almost a year, and that's how much I've taken out of it. And y'all know I love Old Forester products. I love Brown-Forman's stuff. It's just so stupid hot. So let's see, firstly, what's it like by itself, and then let's get the frothing. I wonder if frothing is going to be a trigger word for people like moist. You get that ethanol punch right at the end on the nose, but up front, really fruity cherries. Oh,
Yeah, like
fruit cocktail.
it's not heavily chocolate cherry, but like I'm getting more like a darker cherry, and I want chocolate cherries now. That sounds really good.
I don't get the chocolate so much. Cherry cordial. And when I say that, I know that cherry cordials are chocolate with the cherry juice inside. Skip the chocolate on the outside. I'm talking about what's on the inside of the cherry cordial.
That's always what counts. What's on the inside?
Bum, 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 bum. You know, the more you know.
Oh, that's all you had to do. I already knew what you were doing.
Taste.
Taste.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You almost forgot
Oh.
again.
I am that person every time.
She's hot.
Yeah, literally, you told me how hot it was, and then I just like downed like a little too much. Very good, however, but you were not kidding about the hot.
It's hot. Pretty much the entire finish and anything beyond the mid palate is just, yeah, burn. Before you get there though, really nice cherry flavor, kind of a little bit of banana, like barely a hint. It's really good, but it's hard to come up with notes when it's so overwhelmingly hot at the end. It's so weird. Let's froth it up.
Yes, okay, only one of them, right? So we can go back to a non-frothed sip.
Oh, sure. You want me to froth yours then?
Sure. Getting real close. Oh my gosh. Get it closer to the mic.
That's probably fine. Yeet.
Well, you got lucky there.
And because it's whiskey, the bubbles are gone almost instantly. Do us the honors.
Whoa, it did something.
It's, quote, something.
Well, I'll wait till you smell. Do you get a little beef jerky or more meaty or ham or something in the meat department?
Yeah, I do. And the cherry is gone. And it's like more bitter.
Bitter?
Yeah, with the ethanol gone, you still get a little bit of that, but it's like a bitter note up front, and then you get this like weird meaty note. You're right. I would have never thought that that's what that was until you said it, and I'm like, you do this all the time with me. You say ham or something,
Brisket.
and then I'm like, that's all I taste, and I'm like, sometimes I want that, but sometimes I don't, you know?
Well, I get more brisket than ham on this, to be fair.
I actually totally agree with that. It does smell like brisket. That's weird. All right. How do you want to taste it?
Let's do the aerated one first.
Like both do the aerated one first?
Yeah. Oh, I got coffee that time. That was...
No wonder.
Okay, a little less that time. I was like, what is going on?
I have thoughts.
Okay, now I have thoughts.
Okay. My thought? It moved the burn to the front and completely eliminated it at the back end.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
It's almost as hot. It's a little less hot, but it's almost as hot. It just moved it to the front of the palate, so it's the first thing you experience is heat.
Okay,
and then the finish is like non-existent with like a hint of sweetness.
It is less hot. I think in general, overall average, it's less hot. But everything else you said, I also agree so strongly.
Here's the thing. The wine video proposes this idea as a way to aerate your wine to get the maximum flavor without having, any of the downsides, right? Everyone knows you should aerate wine a little bit at least to get the flavors that you want out of that bottle of wine. While this helps with the ethanol heat, I don't think it improves the flavors. In fact, I think it dulls the flavors.
I agree with that.
I think it's a less interesting experience, although an easier experience. Why didn't we use this for our On the Rocks video? Wait, no, we did. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. We used Evernorth and a old
Rare breed.
rare breed. That's right.
I don't know. That might have been the one to put on the rocks, honestly. It's
Yikes,
hot.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. I want to be blinded.
Okay.
Hand me a random one.
Okay.
Okay.
The next one.
All right, that first glass, honestly, a slow, gradual climb for the heat, never overpowering. I should be talking to the mic. I'm not going to look down. All right, first glass, slow, gradual heat, not overpoweringly hot, good Kentucky hug at the end. I feel the heat spice on my tongue right now. A great amount of cherries, like raw cherry, and a little bit of oak. But overall, nothing crazy. It's not super complex. B-.
All right.
B-. All right. And then this one.
Yes.
That tingled the front of my tongue a lot. And then mid-palate, there was something like very faint notes of like sweetness, like caramel, a little bit of coffee like you were talking about. And then the finish has that cherry note at the end, but way more like diluted almost. Like it's almost non-existent. You get that, but it's not nearly as like, wow, as the first glass. I'm going to say C+.
Okay.
I think glass B, while I like that the finish isn't overwhelmingly hot, I think that the lack of complexity is a little bit too much to lose. While as glass A, the heat was gradual enough on that sip to where it wasn't offensive quite nearly as much as it had been in the past.
All right.
And you don't lose any of that raw effect, especially because that cherry is so bright. And my guess is glass A was the regular and glass B was the froth. Is that correct?
You were correct.
Cool. What do you think?
I'm so happy there was an actual difference. I think I do prefer the unfroth, though. I do like all the amazing flavors. Nothing's taken out. I love spicy high proof. So
and also, if you want, if your whiskey is going to be hot, you want to gradually get into it. It's like getting into a hot tub, like a really hot tub. You don't jump in. You slide in gradually and let yourself get used to it. And while the first few seconds are going to be hot as your body fully submerges, you then get used to it. Yeah. And that's what the unfroth version is. Feel free to try this at home. Let us know what high proof bottle you tried it with and what the outcome was. We would love to know if it's different on different bourbons or rye whiskeys or whatever it is. So make sure to put a comment down below about what you think. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time here on Whiskey Trek.
See y'all.
Cheers.